how are you? It's Traviseen here, and welcome back to our adventures with the Gnome Warlock.
Salutations.
Today we are in Ironforge, guys. We have a few quests to turn in here. First one is a Knowledge in the Deeps. The journey to Ashvale is long, and your task is not easy, but if you get me the manuscript, Traviseen, then your reward will be great.
You found the manuscript. What a joyous day this is. Copies will be made and distributed, and the ancient knowledge of Lorgalis will finally be known to my brothers and sisters. Your service to us is more than you know, adventurer, but I hope that this gift shows you the gratitude we extend to our allies.
Alright, so we got a new ring, the Sustaining Ring. It has a 1 stam, 4 spirit. It's better than our other ring that we just replaced that only had 4 spirit, so we will equip that. Start the episode out with an upgrade, not bad. We also have a red linen robe we can learn for tailoring. Had that in my bag, so we learned that. It gives us creates us a chest with 19 armor, 1 intellect, so it wouldn't be an upgrade if we made it, but it's a nice pattern to have. So let's turn in this quest here to Lomag Gearstrip, an old colleague.
Sent you, huh? How do I know you're not lying to me? Ha 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 ha! You need nitromerglyceronium to stop goblins from destroying a forest. I don't care if you know Gaxim or not. I'll give you the stuff just to see you or them explode into itty-bitty pieces. There's a problem, though. I'm all out. But I'll tell you what.
Pick up some
you bring me the correct potions, and I'll
Gnome
make some
Warlock
up
quests
for you
as
right
well.
away. The least you can do is prove you've got some skill as an alchemist before I just give you a sample of my greatest creation. When we fled Gnomeregan, we left so much data behind. Vitally important data. I need the data on a prismatic punch card from a Matrix Punchograph 3005D high security terminal deep in Gnomeregan. You must access the terminal, but to do that, you first need clearance. And to get that, you must access lower security terminals. Models A, B, and C. And to do that, you need security punch cards, starting with white. And we left all the punch cards in the city. It's a catastrophe. Can you help? A nigh-universal mechanical component, the essential artificial, was of great use to the tinkers and smiths of Gnomeregan. But during the frantic exodus from our city, no one remembered to take any of these devices with them, and I need a large supply of them for work I will soon undertake. Please, go into Gnomeregan and get me some essential artificials. You'll find them in the deeper areas of our city, held in containers called artificial extrapolators. Thank you, adventurer, and please, hurry! I trusted Thermoplug person. Never did I expect that he would betray me and the entire Gnomish people. And for what? Power, wealth, all things that he would have had in time. Now we have been displaced from our home, and that madman is in charge. The king of nothing. We will retake Gnomeregan, adventurer. We will not stop until the city is back in our control. If you wish to join in our fight, a simple task I ask of you. Kill the betrayer. Destroy Mechaneer Thermoplug.
Alright, so there we go. We have a bunch of Gnomeregan quests, which we will probably be going into pretty soon, once we get into the 30s.
You know, I really wish I had a garden where I could put a couple of human statues.
Little silly joke from the gnome. And I hope you guys are doing well today. I'm doing pretty good. It is Super Bowl weekend for me. I assume that, yeah, the Super Bowl's probably done by now. Interested to see who wins. My guess is I think the Patriots will take it. Or maybe the Seahawks will get their revenge. Who knows? It's going to be close. But I wouldn't be surprised if the Patriots take it down. They usually do when they get to the Super Bowl. But they don't have Brady anymore, right? This is the first one without Brady being the leader. So we'll see how that goes. Alright, so we're in Stormwind, guys. We'll turn in the Curious Visitor. And we have some quests to pick up for the stockades. We'll probably do the stockades again because we do have some quests to complete. And the Orb of Sorenruk, you have to travel to the Barrens to turn that in. It's pretty far away, but we'll probably eventually do it. Maybe next episode we'll start in the Barrens. Or maybe we can hold on to it until we get to do till Razorfen Crawl. So probably do that dungeon eventually.
What can I do for you?
Malik? No, the name doesn't sound familiar, and neither does
Can't even hear this guy.
But it could be anybody. A former stonemason, one of the Defias Brotherhood. Though if he is as well connected as Thelwater suggests, perhaps someone else might recognize him. Let me think.
I really haven't a clue,
There we
adventurer.
go.
There is someone else who might be able to help you, and it so happens that he owes me a favor for, well, let's not get into that. Master Matthias Shaw of SI. 7 can be found in the barracks in Old Town. Shaw has his thumb on most of the shady or underhanded dealings of the city. If anyone knows, it'd be him.
Alright, I guess we'll turn in Shadow of the Past. Should we pick this up as well? Quite a bit of traveling for this quest. It might be worth it. We will be heading over to Redridge Mountains, I believe. I think there's a quest there for us to pick up for the stockades. Yeah, what comes around. So what we want to do is we want to go here and pick up this quest for the stockades, and then there's also one in Duskwood. Crime and Punishment. So that's what we'll do today. We'll probably pick up the Keep quest as well. Maybe we'll get the Rethban ore that we need. I think it's in Redridge Mountain. And there was a hotfix recently, guys, on February 4th. So they fixed an issue that could prevent Warlock players from being able to complete the quest, What is Love? So there was a little bit of a bug with that quest, guys. And I had a feeling there was.
Greetings. Welcome to SI. 7 headquarters, adventurer. What? What's this?
But somehow we were able to complete
Yes,
it.
think
I don't know
do
how the
who
heck
this
we
man is,
were able to
his
do
name
it,
is
but
not Malik.
we just
Assassins
got
wear
lucky, I
many
guess.
names and many masks, discarding them as they lose their usefulness. Another alias known to be used by this man is
Or maybe they fixed the
Marzin,
bug when I
though even
attempted
that
to do
is
it
surely
again.
Not his true name. Regardless, he is an assassin, and I know a good deal about him. Marzon is currently under the employ of Lord Gregor Leskovar, a lord of shady reputation, even given the corruption of the nobility of Stormwind.
That Marzon would be contacting a member of the Defias and have ties to Leskovar. Having killed Van Cleef and Thread, it would be hard to see Leskovar brought to proper justice, as your evidence is nothing without their testimonies. That is not even considering the fact that Leskovar is a noble and well-connected. It effectively makes him above the law. You'll need other help. I loathe to do so, but there is someone I know that will aid us. You'll find Trias in the trade district of the city.
Good old Trias, and then he'll tell us to infiltrate the castle. Probably save that until we get a higher level. We'll pick up Speaking with Fortitude for now. We should hit level 26 today, which means we'll unlock Curse of Tongues rank 1, forces the target to speak in demonic, increasing the casting times of all spells by 50%. Only 1 curse per warlock. Detect Invisibility allows the friendly target to detect lesser invisibility for 10 minutes. Life Tap rank 3. Converts 130 health to 130 mana. And Searing Pain rank 2. Which deals 59 to 71 damage now.
Metallurgy? Yes, we have many books on the subject and are happy to aid Brother Christoph with his speech. Now, which particular book was it the good brother needed?
The Stresses of Iron. Yes, I know the book. Quite a good one. Written by the dwarven miner Margulf Blagan a few decades ago. He spent most his time deep in the mountains of Casmodan, digging ore. Smart fellow. But where was I? Oh yes, The Stresses of Iron. I'm afraid the book was moved to the Northshire Abbey. The
caretaker of the Abbey's library, Brother Paxton, wanted to make a copy of the book for his own shelves. But that was months ago. I wonder why it's taking him so long.
Wow, I completely forgot about this. We're gonna do a watchful eye today, guys. Before we get too high of a level. Someone recommended this quest to me. So we have to take the Glyph of Azora to the lion statue near the Tower of Ilgalar in Redridge. Supposedly there's like a cool little cinematic that happens. And this just reminded me of it, so we'll make sure we do that as well. Before it turns gray. So quite a bit of traveling today, guys. And NVIDIA supposedly skipping new gaming GPU releases for the entire year of 2026. So no, 5070 Ti Supers or 5070 Supers going to be coming out this year. Usually the super cards come out the year after the cards come out, but I guess that's not going to be the case. Hey, how's it going? Would you like to join our guild?
You're kidding. Shaw wants my help again? Of all the nerve. The Defias Brotherhood, you say? Well, you're certainly the bearer of wonderful
I think
news,
we'll
aren't
stay
you?
guildless
Next,
for
you're
now.
going to tell me that Deathwing is still alive and attacking the city. All right, tell me everything
funny.
from the beginning. And don't leave out something you think might
Talks about
not
Deathwing
be
there.
important. I need to know it all. An interesting tale and not one to be taken lightly. Yeah, I can help you, but what you need to do is divvy out a form of justice that's not legal if you're to see this through to the end. Leskovar and Marzen need to be dealt with, and swiftly. Do you think you're capable of such a thing? You decide. If so, then make haste to the castle and find an old friend of mine, a gnome named Tyrion. He's been watching Leskovar now for a couple weeks. He should be able to help you end this.
All right. It's funny how he mentioned Deathwing attack at Stormwind, because he eventually does. So it's almost like they had that planned even back when Vanilla came out. There's also hints at pandas as well. In the Barrens, there's, I believe, Chen Stormstout's in the Barrens. There's like a Barrens quest as well that the Horde can complete, where you collect kegs for this Pandaren. So they even had Miss Pandaria in their mind as well. And then after Miss Pandaria is Warlords of Draenor. I think Warlords of Draenor is when it really changed. I think, pretty sure they didn't have that. They didn't really know what to do after Miss Pandaria, maybe. They didn't think that far ahead. Warlords of Draenor is when they started going back in time and time traveling. That's when the lore got really confusing. I wonder if they'll do a Warlords of Draenor Classic. We'll see what happens with that Mr. Pandaria server. It'd be cool if they kept it going. It'd be a shame if they just stopped. Right? Because, like, a lot of people put a lot of time into those characters. There's also guilds that still raid on those servers every week, so hopefully they do something for that section of World of Warcraft. I think one of the plans was to pretty sure he's not up here. Maybe he is. Is he up here? Okay, we'll just try this. We'll see if he's up here. No, he's not. It's right here, I think.
Mr. Sheaf is wondering where his book is?
Well, this is a tad embarrassing. I have the book, but I'm still making my copy, and I'm not quite ready to give the original up.
I've been meaning to finish my copy of The Stresses of Iron, but, well, you see, I make my own ink for books I copy. It's my own recipe. It doesn't run or smear, and it dries very quickly. Unfortunately, it dries too quickly. My last batch dried up before I could finish the copying job, and I haven't had the chance to make more ink. To make more, I need Rathbun iron ore from the Red Ridge Mountains. Foreman Oslo and Lakeshire is my usual supplier.
Foreman Oslo. So we'll head over to him, turn that quest in, and he'll tell us to get that Rathbun ore. But now we're heading over here to go see Theocritus. We'll check out this quest, A Watchful Eye. I think another one of their plans was to allow people to transfer their classic characters from Mists of Pandaria over to retail. Not too sure if that's a good idea. Because that means a lot of like rare mounts that people just can't get anymore would just... it doesn't really matter, I guess. But a lot of people would feel like they missed out on getting rare mounts to bring to retail. If those characters from Classic were able to transfer over. Okay, one of those mounts, for example, would be Scarab Lord. You can't get that anymore in retail. Same with the ZG Tiger. So if you had those on your account, you transferred it over to retail, you have a pretty damn rare mount on your account. And a lot of people would have probably played Classic if, as a, you know, say you're a person who collects mounts in retail, that's your, you know, main interest in WoW. Then, you know, you probably would have played Classic and tried to farm those mounts. So I doubt they'll do that. What I think might happen is they'll just have it'll just stay in Mists of Pandaria, or they'll keep it going. That's my guess. We'll hear about it soon, this year. Most likely. Probably at BlizzCon, maybe even sooner. Alright, here we are, the Tower of Azora. I wonder why this place has the gnome music.
My rival Morganth is a vicious mage of great power who lives in the Tower of Ilgalar in Redridge. I have developed a means of spying on him, the Eye of Azora, and can now view him from afar. But to study his thoughts, I require further aid. If you are willing, then take my glyph of Azora to the Tower of Ilgalar. Place it upon the lion statue near the tower. When this is done, the power of Azora will grant visions of Morganth's future plans.
Alright, there we go. Guess we will get to see these visions, guys. We'll probably pick up a few quests to complete while we're there. Maybe we'll pick up Lieutenant Fanglore. And then another quest to deal with some gnolls, maybe. Shadowhide Pendant one might be a good one as well. Solomon's Law. And also slay Belly Grub, that's a quick one. Guess we'll summon the Void Walker. Since we'll probably do a few quests in Redridge Mountain. And yeah, I'm wondering, guys, is the sound for the quest chat a little too low compared to the music? I don't want to turn I ought to recommend it to turn it down just a tad. Try 45%. I already have it at 50, so it's kind of low, but we'll put it down to 45% because I do notice that sometimes it overwhelms the dialogue from voiceover. But it's only in like some cities where the music is pretty loud, like Stormwind, for example. I think it probably happens quite often in Stormwind. The music is very loud in that city. Let's make ourselves a Hellstone as well. And we'll make a Soulstone. And we'll buff ourselves with demon armor and get ourselves ready to fight here. And TBC has been fun. We're currently completing our mount journey now. I went back to Azeroth. And we're going to try to get our epic mount, guys. It's not too bad. I think it's like 300 gold. 350 gold, something like that. And then all the materials you buy, it pretty much adds up to like 400 gold to buy them out as a paladin. Pretty cheap in TBC. Compared to like what other players have to pay, which is like, what, 1,000 gold, I think? Around there. We're actually going to do a similar quest in the Warlock. Warlock also has a epic mount quest as well that we'll check out. I believe it brings us to Dire Maul West. There's a dwarf priest. We're doing a little jump together. He's a space bar masher as well. There's a video of like way back in the day when I was doing heroic Deathwing on my rogue. And there's a part where you have to like spam the tendons. Like his like plate lifts up and you have to do a bunch of damage to the tendon to break it down so you can get to the next phase of the raid or the next phase of the boss. And my rogue was just jumping the whole time. While doing damage, just jumping like this. I used to just spam space. I probably still spam it quite a bit. I just don't even notice, but I'm a known spacebar spammer. I was in a guild called Ye Old Hangman.
Maybe you haven't
Back on
noticed,
Shattered
but
Hand.
we're busy fortifying Lakeshire's defenses and repairing damage from recent orc attacks. If you need Rethbun iron ore, you'll have to get it yourself. Rethbun ore is named after the man who first found it, Bart Rethbun. When smelted, it's not as strong as iron, but its ore has a dark, flat color that some scribes use in their dyes. It can be found in the Rethbun caverns north of here. We usually have some in stock, but we're too busy preparing for orc attacks to gather any. And besides, Redridge Gnolls are now living in the Rethbun caverns, and their drudgers are gathering the ore themselves. So if you need some, you'll have to get it yourself. An enemy of Stormwind has taken up residence in the eastern foothills of Redridge. This wicked villain uses the arcane to spread terror and misery upon our town and our people. Under the name Morganth, he conducts his evil business. Morganth now controls the Shadowhide Gnoll clan to perform his biddings. As stated by the law of Lakeshire, aiding a criminal of the kingdom is punishable by death. These vile gnolls must be killed. Turn in 10 Shadowhide pendants to me, and you shall be rewarded. Targor the Dread served under Gath Ilzog as Supreme Executioner. His methods were ruthless, even by filthy orc standards. Men who fought bravely to defend the kingdom were tortured on his whim. Now, he is being held in the Stormwind Stockade, sentenced to die. Yet something is amiss. One of the bureaucratic nobles put a hold on his execution. I am sure foul play is in the works. Put an end to Targor the Dread, adventurer, travel to the stockade, and behead him before trickery is upon us.
Wanted. Lieutenant Fangor, known leader of the Shadowhide Gnoll clan, working under the enemy of the township and kingdom Morden. By mandate of Magistrate Solomon, this vile betrayer of Stormwind is wanted dead. Show his paw to the magistrate as proof of his death.
Once again, my garden was trampled and pillaged. And I know the brute who is doing it. It's that forsaken boar, the one Marshal Maris has taken to calling Bellygrub. I won't be able to replant the daffodils until next season now. Ruined, all ruined by that one menacing boar. Put an end to that pest. Show me his tusk and I'd be happy to reward you. He seems to spend his time foraging in the field southwest of Lakeshire, but occasionally he roams over here and into my garden.
Alright, well, we just seen that level 20 Warlock take him down. So I think we should be good to take him down as well. Could probably skip a lot of these gnolls. We'll try to at least. There's the problem with Sarfog. Oh, this whole place is like spot. Oh no. Let's keep running like this. Oh my gosh, this is actually a terrible idea. Which way did we go? Like, can I just fight this guy? She's probably a bad idea. We gotta keep running. I don't know why I ran through like this. Sarfog, run to us. Run to us, Sarfog, stay alive. So we'll have to fight our way out of here. Look at Sarfog go. Is he gonna make it? Stay alive, Sarfog. No. That was so sad. One shot right in front of us. We tried to give him health funnel, but wasn't enough. We'll bring him back. I don't even know if I should go with Sarfog here. I think we'd probably do better with the imp. Because the imp can stealth. Actually, we'll drain life. Maybe we can, like, you know, skip a little bit more with the imp is what I'm hoping, since he can stealth by. Guess we'll head in here and get the Rethban ore. Supposedly these dredgers have it. Let's mine this. Suppose we can get Rethban ore here as well. Try to get a soul shard here. Alright, well, let's use this soul stone now. Probably should have used it earlier, but good thing we didn't die. Let's see if we can skip by. Actually, what the heck? Oh, yeah, we didn't get all the Rethban. I thought this guy dropped it. Just need to try to find another Drudger here. We can sense demons now, too. Pretty cool. Just recently got that ability. Yeah, access it here. Under tracking. There we go. We can also trap minerals too. We'll probably do minerals instead. But if we ever need to find a demon, we can just sense demons. Did he pull? Oh, he pulled. Okay. Get a little food buff here. And then we'll go hunt for Yowler. I remember when we were questing here before, when everybody was questing during the pre-patch, this place was like... There was always a bunch of people here questing. A lot of gnolls would be dead. But it looks like on this layer, we're going to have to fight our way in now, because everybody's out in Outland. Let's see if we can skip... Might not be able to. We're level 25. Our anchor radius should be pretty good. Like, we should be able to run through here. And can we just go this way? Yeah. It's mostly Sarfog pulling everything last time. And there's Yowler. Go to this patrol. Looks like they're gonna pull again. Never mind. We'll get rid of this guy too. Maybe we'll summon Sarfog for this. Probably a good idea. This could be a tough fight. I'll wait for him to patrol away. And just burn Yowler down. Get in there. As fast as we can. There you go, Sarfog. Sarfog held it down there. All right, let's go back to our imp, so we can just run out of here. And then I think we'll summon Sarfog again for Belly Grub. Unless, I wonder if we actually need him for Belly Grub. Maybe we just go with the imp. It's kind of in our way. Yeah, let's make sure we get this tin ore. Almost forgot about this. I wonder if you can sell Rethban ore. Looks like you can. It's on the auction house for 63 copper. Doesn't say it's soulbound, so yeah, you can sell it. I think we came this way last time. We'll wait for this mystic. Can we get by this mystic? Yeah. And then we went through here. Then we can go this way. Nope, never mind. Keep on running. I can tell him to shoot. Okay, we got aggro. Tell him to run now. Run, Pegcole. Run away. Got their attention. That's all he needed to do. He's still getting chased? Are we gonna make it? I don't know. Maybe not. Pegcole's dead. Just had to kill Pegcole. I couldn't let us get out of here in one piece. That was funny. Alright, well, we could summon him again. There's Belly Grub. I wonder if he could handle Belly Grub, the imp. Actually, we'll just summon the Voidwalker. I don't think Pegcole could handle Belly Grub. Oh, maybe he could. It's not hitting Sarfog that hard. It's gonna hit us pretty hard, though. Alright, let's turn these quests in. And then we'll make our way over here and complete the Watchful Eye.
Hello.
Is Belly Grub still at it, or were you able to get rid of the Lakeshire of the pest once and for all?
Finally, the menace is laid to rest.
You go,
Thank
level
you,
26.
adventurer. You have done me a great service. The garden shall be in full bloom this season.
Alright, so we'll get another rank. Actually, we can get Empowered Corruption. Sounds pretty good as well. I'm going to set our hearth here.
Welcome to my inn, weary traveler. What can I do for you? We
just keep going into Fell Concentration? We could. Let's try to max it out. Yeah, we're almost done. So we got 56% chance to avoid interruption now when we're using Drain Life, Drain Mana, and Drain Soul.
You need something?
Let's turn in Yowler's Paw.
Thank you for your help. The Stormwind army is so busy dealing with the orcs, they don't have the troops to protect Redridge from local threats like the gnolls.
I think we'll take these boots and sell them.
See you later.
It's not really an upgrade. No intellect on it. Alright, so there we go, guys. Now we're going to... I guess we'll go this way. And we'll deal with a few of these gnolls. And we'll check out Theocrasis Retrieval. It's now TBC. Actually, no. I've started this playthrough in TBC. I was just wondering if it was different in vanilla, but we started this playthrough during the TBC repatch, so... we should see the cinematic. Supposedly it's like a Warlock-only quest. Like a special little quest that they have. And he recommended that I check it out. And I've never checked it out before, so... interested to see what it's all about. Try to get some more soul shards here. We finally find a mob that gives us some XP. And we're still checking out the survey, guys. And slowly, we haven't really talked about it in a few episodes. But here is the next question. I think that bridge is broken, isn't it? Up there? No, it's not. Should we go through that way? We'll go this way. It's a little bit safer. And the next question is we're currently doing the survey for quests and leveling for Classic Plus. And the next question is, should attunements be streamlined / made easier? No, is one of the answers. And if you touch the Onyxia attunement quest name, I'll lock you away with Marshall Windsor. That's actually fun. That's a funny line. I kind of agree with that. Sure, cut out the aggressive travel sections, but keep the spirit of the attunements intact. Yes, I'm tired of going to Blackrock Depths or grinding righteous orbs just to enter a raid. Cut it down and allow players to walk in easily. I think attunements make Classic special, so I would say no. And then you should have to do it at least once, and that's when this next question comes up. Should attunements be account wide? And one of the answers are no. Doing attunements on alts is a part of what connects you to the alt story. Streamlining it ruins that. Yes, but maybe just make it a shortened quest chain instead of simply account wide. Yes, doing attunements over and over feels real bad. Makes alts easier to play. Yeah, it's an interesting question, that's for sure. Because if you do remove the attunement grind from alts, then there's less people, you know, out there farming attunements. Right? But I think it should be account wide. You only really have to do it once on your account. Or maybe they could make it find like a middle. I think a middle ground would be good. Just it's a shortened quest line, maybe. Maybe it's just like one quest where it's like you have to fight something that's sort of challenging or requires a group. So the people that are doing it for the first time, you know, could still find people to do it. Maybe that would be a good idea. But we will be doing quite a few attunements on the Paladin. The funny thing is this Warlock won't have to do many attunements or rep grinds, because I'm going to be doing most of those on the Paladin. Which is pretty nice. Wasn't like that though back in 2021 or 2022. I'm pretty sure you had to do them over again. But they eventually got rid of the attunements. Like after a few phases, like you didn't have to do the Karazhan attunement. Same with Tempest Keep and Serpent Shrine Cavern. Where the hell? How did we get over here? Do we have to take the bridge? Did something happen in TBC that I just didn't like know about? Like what happened there? Or what changed? Because you used to be able to like run through here. Maybe we can go this way. Sarfog's getting beat up. Pretty sure we can still go this way. Let's head up here. Yeah. But something happened there. It was like I don't know what happened. The Deathwing came out of nowhere and destroyed Red Ridge Mountain. So we need Knoll pendants, guys. Start farming these while we're here. Probably not using should we use Immolate? Put a dot on this guy too. Look, here it is, the lion statue. Let's see what this is all about. The lion statue has sat here for decades and keeps a lonely watch over the infamous Tower of Ilgalar. There is a depression at the base of the statue where a gem or glyph might be
You
set.
place the glyph of Azora on the stone. It adheres itself. And you hear from it Theocritus's disembodied voice. You have my gratitude, young adventurer. You may now speak with me through this glyph.
Okay, so we have to climb a tower here. right?
I've been watching the Tower of Ilgalar and can detect that Mordenth is in conflict with the orcs in Stonewatch Keep. I do not know the reason behind their contention.
But you may aid me in unraveling this mystery. Take another glyph of Azora, then go to the top of the intact watchtower beside Stonewatch Keep. Find a suitable object on which to place the glyph, chest or a jar. Place some place where the glyph will not be noticed.
Glyph of Azora, then go
Suit
to
my
the top of the
purpose.
intact watchtower beside Stonewatch Keep.
Oh, here.
Find a suitable object on which to place the glyph, a chest or a jar, someplace where the glyph will not be noticed, will suit my purpose.
All right, we'll go do that. We'll take down Fanglore first. Should be just around here. Getting kind of rough. To blow this one up for Sarfog guys. You guys are pretty strong, man. Stay alive, Sarfog. We'll be okay here. Just wand him down and use Healthstone. I'll pull more, come on. There we go. Let's summon Sarfog again. Bangalore should be traveling around here somewhere. Get another food buff here while we wait. Usually he's like right here. Watch over these three. Where the heck is he? Show his patrol path? They say he's like right on top. It's supposed to be right on top of us. We've got some fortified boots of the bear. 4 strength, 4 stam nail boots. Just need 4 more pendants as well. Kind of surprised we can't find Fanglore. Like, he's supposed to be right here. We'll just look around for a second. Tell Sarfog to fight that. Go. Wait, right here. Fight this guy. Maybe we just have to wait for him to spawn? Only 2 more pendants. He must patrol the area here. We just can't find him. Maybe it's just a bug. It's like another bug that they haven't found. I assume a lot of the bugs with like low-level leveling in TBC, there's probably quite a few that are prevalent. Because where the heck is he? Unless he's patrolling like over there. Maybe we'll go try to see if we can find him. Seems like we're the only ones here too on this layer. Well, we'll make our way over this way. Try to complete looking further. We'll get all these shadow-eyed pendants, though. Only need 2 more. We'll get buffed up here. It's 3 minutes on a soulstone as well. Alright, 1 more pendant. Sometimes he's in the camps. Maybe he's in a camp there. There we go, we got the pendants. We'll just head over to the tower. See what we can find. Yeah, maybe he was in one of the camps. I was scrolling over a lot of them. I would assume I would find him, but I guess not. Here's the tower we have to go into just up here. I wonder if we can skip these black rock sentries. Probably not. It's like a lot to fight our way up the tower here. We've gone past here. Now we pulled. One thing about Sarfog, it's hard to skip mobs with him. This would be kind of tough making it up here. Probably good that we waited. It's actually going to be quite the battle to get inside there. Have to wait for this. Too sure how we're going to handle this. Oh, the good thing is the sentry's a patrol, so... we can get rid of him. And then one's a scout. And there's another sentry here. We lost our soul stone. Should probably get another one of those up. We'll make another one soon here. Alright, so we'll deal with the scout. We'll see if we can just pull the scout. Instead of pulling these two. See if this is possible. Yeah. That's all you really need to do. Here's another patrol. Wonder if this one comes outside as well. Oh, he just goes up and down the stairs. With a ramp there. Okay, well, let's send in Sarfog. Deal with these two. Catch the scout here. Finally get to see what this quest is all about. There's the Glyph of Azora right there. Oh, wow. Are you serious? Well, we finally made it up the tower. We'll check out what this this quest is all about here. Let's get our health up a little bit. This jar once held a foul-smelling liquor, but now lies empty and forgotten on a pair of barrels.
It is a suitable vessel for the Glyph of Azora.
Allowing Theocritus to delve into the mines within Stonewatch Keep. Okay, well that's it. What the heck? Is that it? That's it. So supposedly we were supposed to get like a little cinematic from that, but we didn't. Maybe because it's TBC. Maybe the comment I got was referring to vanilla. I assume that's probably the case. But I started this playthrough during TBC pre-patch, but it was still kind of vanilla during that time. But that was it. Didn't really get like a cinematic or anything. We just turned it in. It was weird how we couldn't find Lieutenant Fanglor. Maybe I seen him, but I don't know. Didn't, maybe I like scrolled over him, but I just missed it. That potentially could have happened. Turn in 10 shadow-eyed penance to me, and you shall be rewarded.
The Court of Lakeshire recognizes your commitment to justice, adventurer. By enforcing the laws of the kingdom, you have helped uphold the justice of the land.
All right, guys. Well, there we go. That was the Tower of Azora quest chain. I thought it was going to be a little bit more interesting than that. We couldn't find Fanglor, but we did get a decent amount of XP. Got level 26, and we're pretty much halfway to 27. Next episode, we will probably start the episode down in Duskwood. Maybe we'll do a little bit of questing there, and we'll pick up Crime and Punishment. And we'll be ready for the stockades once again. But as always, guys, thanks for watching. Keep your heads up. Later.